And we're back? Question mark? Dot dot dot. Otherwise known as ellipses. This is Path of Exile 2, and I'm Thisik. You are with me in my happy place. We were in the middle of a fight when the internet decided to unionize. I guess the packets coming in wanted to unionize and strike, and I restarted everything, and theoretically we should be good to go. So, let's get back to it. One day we will actually defeat this enemy. One day. Many, many years from now. I'm sure at about halfway through the fight I will be struck by lightning or some other unfortunate circumstance. Oh my god, we're still in the middle of the fight. Are you kidding me? Okay, here we go. That's it's crazy. Everybody pray. Yeah, I completely forgot I had the ability to like explosions. It could have been making my life a lot easier.
Requiem on high.
Yeah, it's still a little herky-jerky. It's still a little herky-jerky. I'm nervous. Oh, okay.
I smell
That's so scary.
And I
What is going on?
Chilling frost.
Okay, I'm gonna hit escape here in just a second. Okay. Hitting F1. Nope. Okay, won't let me bring that menu up right now. Okay, I'm gonna hit F1 as soon as I get out of the menu. Okay, there we go. Let's keep an eye on that. Network is freaking out. Flickering hard. Oh no! I just wanted to not be murdered.
Smell your blood. And I am ravenous.
You think he likes cold? You think that's like his jam? Oh my gosh, honestly, this amulet is the only reason this fight's actually gonna be done.
As night falls,
Ooh!
winter's chill,
Scary. Everything's so scary.
stalks the unworthy. Through an endless night, they wither and tarry.
Oh, it's so nice to be able to drop poison.
Forsaken thrusts. As cold
He was leading that one.
as death,
It's getting jerky again.
of baleless misery.
Toxic
But,
ray.
like, look at that network. What is going on? It is going insane.
Take out your heart
Need more
and
time.
savor each
Forgot to put the mark on. And so I literally just got killed by latency. That leg spike is the thing that just killed me. I couldn't roll. I couldn't do anything because the damage was still going on and I was just allowed to be frozen there for several frames. Oh. This is why I'll never play hardcore. Ever. I really have no earthly clue what could possibly be doing that. This is actually baffling. So we're just gonna have to take a quick looky-loo here.
The air grows colder. Agnar the Ruined. Agnar the Impaler.
Why not? No, it's already going
Swift as death.
I keep looking at the network bar up there and listen to this yucky, chatty talk.
Cursed or gifted. Branded and afflicted.
Oh wow, it is
Your veins soon chilled.
something really
Agnar
bad.
shall slay again.
So I'm looking at Wireshark right now, and I'm taking a look at my network, and I'm bringing up a couple other tools. Something is going on. Just from local network. Okay.
Your pulse quickens.
I would
The
like
eternal
to
impure.
set that to
With bloodlust
5%.
empowered. Our Exile endured,
10%.
but soon all were devoured.
I am...
In unending war, death waited at the door.
This is not...
Then hour
yours.
by hour, men fell as summer sour.
Okay, this is strictly for Microsoft updates and products, Kate. We're going to limit the bandwidth. Right. And it looks like it's Windows stuff, making it chug. I would love you to tell me what the application's currently talking about. Okay, that one's local to local, local to local. That one's game. Discord.
You are hunted.
YouTube. Oh, that's a lot of YouTube.
Fang, tooth, and claw. Tortured under the moon. The pack suffered but endured. And howled now in
Well, I
tune.
think that should fix it.
No tales were told. None new, none old. And their endless hunger grew ever stronger.
It's true. It keeps growing stronger, my guy. Okay, OBS path and everything else seems to be doing the right trick. You can be off for now. Or maybe putting that on might help with stability. Find out. I don't think I need that actually. Yeah, that can be off. I don't even know why it's on. Weird. We need that on. We need that on. Yep. Okay, everything looks fine. Back to checkpoint. And let's watch network stability improve. Or not. Maybe, maybe not, maybe not. It's thinking, it's trying. Pardon me. Okay. Yeah, everything's the way it should be. I don't think they let me do any network changes here.
No
Okay, well, let's pray for stability.
I'll remove your head myself.
It's not feeling very stable already. I can feel turkey jerky.
Easy prey.
Oh yeah, this is not going to end well. Yeah, there it goes. It's just bouncing all over
You'll
the
pay
place.
with your life.
Hopefully it fixes itself up. No, something real funky
Easy
happening.
prey. First dawn's frost.
Yeah, there's something.
You pay
Something's
with
just
your life.
consuming the entirety of the network bandwidth.
First
Possibly,
one's
I don't know
fire.
if this is a game server or if it's a local network, because my local network was fine.
Easy prey.
Maybe the setting changes are kicking in because suddenly it's feeling normal. It's feeling good even. Hee hee. Amulet's the best investment for this fight. Oh my gosh. See those magic rings of death? You don't want to be in there. Eventually he's going to go back in there. You don't want to be anywhere near that.
Magna, to me, run, little rabbit.
Oh,
No escape.
the homie gets his sword in his hands, and then the game's like, now you get latency problems. Turns into a wolf, latency problem. What? Is that just part of the boss fight? Like, You have to deal with him. Screwing with your
pulse
bandwidth?
quickens.
I hope not.
The
That'd be a horrible
eternally
fight.
pure.
Emulated latency?
With
Ugh,
bloodlust
I'm sure that's got to be a trouble
empowered.
already. Actually, I think it is.
Exile endured.
Get
Soon
poisoned.
all were devoured. In
You didn't expect the rope-a-dope, did you?
death waited
Oh, that almost that was terrible. Terrible pain. Terrible pain.
Men fell
Jeez,
as
latency can go away now.
sound. I will take out your heart.
Allegedly.
And savor
Allegedly.
solstice of pain.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna happen again. It's gonna happen again. I'm gonna get cooked, chat. The game's it just lags out. For no reason when he's doing things.
Smell your blood,
Like this, what is going on?
and I am ravenous.
That's annoying.
Breathing
It's so annoying. What is he doing?
solstice of pain.
Oh, what is going on? This is the worst. This is the worst. Oh my god. I don't want that to happen anymore. I
You
really
are
don't want.
hunted.
Oh god, why? What is going on? I'm not dropping frames. Network bar is stable. Latency is just losing its mind in the game. What is going on? Like, none of my network is being consumed. Less than 1% of my bandwidth is actively being used by everyone on the network, and I don't know what is going on. It's got to be the game server. It's driving me nuts. Like, why can't this just be local? Why? Why do I have to be connected to a server to fight a boss? Like, I'm not playing with people. Okay, and then now I'm just checking to see if there's some, I don't know, cyber attack hitting the western seaboard. Good lord. Okay, I guess it would be New Zealand. That's where the game servers are. Well, I guess the ones for North America are probably on the west coast. I hope you're all enjoying watching that latency bar just scramble off to the right into the hundreds and then fly back to the left. Like, I guess this is how I have to fight this boss from now on, is wait until it looks like I'm in a moment of stability and then capitalize on it. Just weird. It's weird. So very weird. And it makes no sense. Okay. I don't see anything. Nothing to indicate this. No providers are reporting outages. No providers are indicating responses are required for attacks. Okay. Yeah, there's 90,000 people playing it right now. There's 3,300 people viewing it on Twitch. And there's no outage reported from anyone. So this is just weird. Weird behavior. I bet it's just because I'm fighting this guy with a sense of desire to win.
Fang, tooth, and claw. Tortured under the moon. The pack suffered but endured. And howled now.
You know what? We're gonna be latency. Be damned.
No tales were told.
We got this.
None new.
No.
None old.
Get off my lap.
And the endless hunger
You could dodge?
ever stronger.
I just want the inputs to keep going in
Smell your blood.
through the latency. Like, I want them to go through the latency. Like, I don't care if they're delayed. Just execute when you get it. Don't make me have to re-input the thing, because that's going to lead to my imminent perishing.
Desolation.
I can't rely on you guys.
Solstice of pain.
Okay, we're into the solstice. That's fine.
I smell your blood.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to put the marker on him.
And I am ravenous. Desolate. I will take out your heart and savor each bite. As night falls, winter's chill sought the unworthy through an endless
can't be doing that now.
night. They wither and tarry, forsaken frosts, as cold as death.
Throw it close. Throw it close. I'm putting the mouse right in front of you. Throw it close.
The pack won't forget.
There you go. There you go. We're winning.
I will take out your heart and save
Okay.
Cultivate.
That was clutch. Ooh! I rolled from one into one. What is wrong with me? Come on!
desolation.
We're gonna do it! This
I will
latency
take
can't
out
get
your
us.
heart.
He's cooked, chat. Maybe I'm
Savor
cooked.
each bite.
That was the slowest I've ever moved through the air. Ever. Oh, good. Oh, good. That's terrifying.
Desolation.
Oh, he's cooked. He's cooked. We got him. I knew it. I knew it. He didn't stand a chance. I mean, he did. He really did.
Allow
He
me
kicked
to
my
clear
butt
your
already.
mind, if only for a moment. The madness. It consumed my being.
Not Patty. Not
Oriana.
Patty. Party. I'm typing the word
Used
party.
it against me.
Where has she taken the beast?
I found messages from the desert.
Okay.
From the Vastiri?
Yes. Find her. Kill her. But first, please, stop the madness.
You got it, Gianor.
We must make haste. Let us return to Clearfell to make our preparations.
I mean, if you say so, old man, I'll join you.
You've done well, Strain. The darkness, good luck.
Well, thanks to you too, ma'am.
I never
Hey, Renly,
thought there'd
what's good,
come a
brother?
day when such a statement brought relief. We can finally start
Mr. Hooded
We
One,
must afflict.
identify my items. Pardon me. And nothing to dismantle. That's fine. Misuna?
It is good to see you. These are just some odds and another for my collection. Thank you.
I have no interest. Wait, hold on 2 darn seconds. You always gotta check. Check to see if the very, very slim chance these are just sitting here plain old Jane white items or normal non-magic items. Pick them up. Pick them up. Pick them up. Because, you know, you want to try to turn them into stuff. Which I had some incredible luck on. I didn't tell you this. I was just sitting on a couple orbs of chance, and I had some stuff that I'd found while I was playing on the warrior. Look at this. We've got ourselves whatever. It's a nice looking ring, right? Enemies chilled by your hits can be shattered as though frozen. That sounds cool as heck. I'm gonna put that on my sorceress. Or my witch. I don't know. One of them uses Comet a lot. And I was trying to get the Sorceress so when her minions die, it fires Comet. But she's not high enough level yet. And then I got this one from a Topaz ring. Tons of lightning. It's nuts. Like 55% lightning resist. Minus 10 to cold. But still, that's not too bad. If you're going to get 55 the lightning and minus 10 to cold, you'll probably make up the cold somewhere else. Lightning damage of enemies hitting you is unlucky. I've never seen that before. Unlucky things rolled twice and the worst results used. It's literally a D&D mechanic from 5th edition. And it's so cool. It's like advantage, disadvantage, but just calling it lucky, unlucky. I love it. And then, Heartbound Loop. This I'd probably put on the witch because she got minions for days. Except you take 300 physical damage on minion death, which sounds horrible. What else did I get? Oh, we made a belt. Which just looks like it's got armor, right? 213 armor, 20 to strength, fire resist, and max fire resist. It's a nice belt. And then I found this. That was on stream. And then I think I just found this a little bit ago. I can't remember. But also got this, which for anybody that does lots of elemental attacks, that stacks crits, this would be amazing. Gives you 44 spirit as well, so you can either put on a brand new passive buff, or you can improve one of your passives, or one of your buffs. Like, it's excellent. This is an excellent little amulet. Huge enjoyment. This, however, just made that fight possible. +1 meter to dodge roll distance. Yes, please, all day. Thank you. I will buy 3 of them. And then Blink replaces your dodge roll with a short cooldown that allows you to tunnel through space, instantly reappearing a medium distance away. Teleports 4.6 meters away. Well, and you know what? Cooldown is 3.8 seconds, so you could not dodge repeatedly. Do you think this would add a meter to it? No, probably not. It says to dodge roll distance, so I imagine as soon as you put on the blink, this wouldn't work anymore. Alright. Good enough. I'm so happy. Hey, Kava, how's it going? This game is so much fun. It really is. This is just the most theory crafting, flexible game system I've played in. It scratches the things in my brain nicely. We are level 53. You know what? I feel like I should be wearing bigger flasks. Not quite, huh? Well, let's keep trolling our way through.
How can I be betrayal of... The Countess has escaped with the beast. Every attempt to control it has ended in catastrophe.
And now let's see what my resistances look like. Oh, they're even worse. Down here, resistance penalty of 40%. It's bad. It's bad. It gets so bad. My warrior's finally starting to have something manageable. Well, the skill tree looks insane, but really every class just starts from one of these locations. And that's where you push out from. Like, obviously, if I start here, I'm not very likely going to care what's over here on this half of the circle. It's a lot of investment to get over there. A lot of points. I don't know. I first looked at it and I was like, that looks really intense. 3 things occurred when I started playing that changed my opinion on it. The first one being where you start really impacts where you're going to choose to go. This search thing was the second. You can just type in stuff like, I need more dexterity. Okay, well, you can get that if I could spell right. Oh my god. So you know you're going to get your dexterity from things like this, right? These nodes give you one of the base intelligence, strength, or dexterity. And then you see these flashing nodes. These have benefits attributed to what you're searching for. You don't really have to know what you're doing. You don't have to scour through everything. If you're playing a ranger and you know you want to do poison damage, you just come up here and you type in poison. And you say, okay, from here, I kind of want to work up here. Good enough. Down here is not super important for poison, but up here, it certainly looks like it is. So that's where I'll go. And respecking just costs gold. You talk to someone in town, and you can just undo your points and put them elsewhere. Additionally, if you set up a second weapon set, you can have 2 completely different sets of points arranged for your first set and your second set, and you can choose what skills are going to show up from your available skill gems. So you can really diversify your build, and you could run up here with poisons, for example, have another bow kit that does other stuff like penetration and attack speed, and you want to come down here for that. So, and the third thing that made me not really get overwhelmed by this was realizing that no matter what direction you pick, even if you just started filling in every dot from here outward, you would end up being very powerful on your own. You could do this in any way you want. You're going to be powerful in your own ways. I was looking at the math of running around the inner loop of everything, because you look here, dexterity, intelligence, dexterity, intelligence, intelligence, intelligence. I went too high there. Strength and intelligence, strength and intelligence. So if I ran through all of these on any class, and I was thinking of doing it for like the mercenary, because he starts right here. Just run the points around in a tight loop and then sprint down here and get this. You would probably be overwhelmingly well statted and just do raw damage. Might not be worthy of endgame, but it could be fun. And it's one of the things I'm going to try as I play through this game, is just exploring all the different ways you can break it and just have fun with it.
Luck to you.
This character is in and of itself challenging.
Do
This
whatever.
amulet, I don't know why I'm in there. This amulet, if you weren't here for the boss fight we just managed to beat through the latency demon, amulet helps a lot. It gives you additional roll distance and made it so I could escape his dumbass blood drop thing where he crushes you in one hit.
As far
So
as the
happy
eye
for
can
that.
see.
You are seeking passage on a hyenic.
There are so many builds.
Proving
It's
myself in the
incredible. On my
wilderness.
warrior alone,
Simple
I
enough.
could grab any kit and combination of skill gems from any of my other characters right now, and he could play that build. No word of a lie. I could take my ranger's kit, put it on. Mercenary, same thing. Witch, sorceress, anybody. I could just take everything they have, put it in him, and it would just be the warrior class running all the other person stuff. I would need to go and address a couple skills points on the tree, obviously. I would not particularly care about doing, well, I guess I could keep the two-handed weapon. I would still have a ton of strength. But, yeah, over here on my warrior, I've got two-handed damage points going in. I wouldn't want to do that. And it's important to just make those small changes. However, very little would actually need to be changed. Maybe 20 skill points would have to be moved around for the warrior to suddenly be useful as my ranger in his kit. It would just be so fun. I digress. That's not the point. The point is you can be flexible and do anything you want. Like, most of my characters, not this one specifically, but most of my characters take from multiple classes and don't stick to just the recommended support gems, because there's no point to that in my mind. I want to unlock it all and put it all together in different ways and just create interesting things. I've been receiving a lot of praise for the support build that my warrior's capable of, because it just makes everything so easy for the people I run with. And I've done probably a dozen maps in the last 2 days, just with strangers.
Barely broke a sweat.
Okay. Latency just decided it needed a moment there. Everything's fine. I've played a lot of 2D isometric games like this, or gear grinding action adventure games, all the way from the original Diablo. Diablo 2 took a lot of my time when I was a very young man. Diablo 3, however, took more. I had a lot of hope that they were going to use Diablo 3 as a launching point to build something like this. Like that they were just starting to develop new concepts of game engine or not engine, game design rather, and development for what the experience was going to be in Diablo. And then after 3 they announced Diablo Immortal, and then Diablo 4, which is just a more online open world version of like Diablo 3 with less color and I guess more fun. I don't know. I played Diablo 4 a while and it just feels like work. Everything feels like work. It's not fun. It's just a hobby that feels like work. In this game, oh my gosh, it's incredibly fun. It's so much fun. Skill tree, I'm in love with it. The whole thing's fun. I've been tweaking and playing with things and micromanaging my warrior into a really, really interesting place. So much fun. The gear, I did not understand currency or the gear. Oh my gosh, I am a fool. So uniques are great, but they're usually meant to bring something to your build that is primarily built around rares that have what you need to survive. Your resistances are the thing you need to worry about the most. In every capacity, it's just what you need to care about, more than most of the stuff you see on your gear. The second thing you worry about is stats, and then you really want to worry about plus, just raw plus improvements to the skill levels of things, because improving the skill level of, like, for example, Gas Arrow, going from 13 to 14 is going to give you like a 6% boost in damage. That's really good. It's so good. So those are the things you got to think about when you're doing this. And there's so much I don't know yet, and that I've not experienced, and I am still just starting to figure this all out. Like you'll see, I've got a lot of gear with corruption on it. That's after I've maxed it out with exalted orbs, which is a kind of currency that adds features to your items. I call them features, enchantments. Sorry, and then. Once those are added on, you can improve the quality and you can add a socket. If you do that, you've pretty much done everything you can for it, as far as I know. Then you can corrupt it. And corrupting it will do one of a few things. It'll either leave it alone and not change anything, add a socket to whatever number of sockets are there, which can exceed the maximum. I've got a pair of gloves on my warrior with 2 sockets, which is funny. And it can put an intrinsic on, like just give it a raw benefit. It can also make it way worse or way better. But I'm pretty sure I said it can do nothing. But that's effectively it. It either makes it better, worse, puts a new benefit on it, or doesn't do jack. Oh, and a socket. So I guess 5 things, if you count nothing as something. Still, I've talked enough. It's very fun. I recommend anybody that loves these kind of games to just play this. It's early access. It will be free, allegedly, when it comes out. But if you buy the early access, you'll be given enough premium currency to offset the cost of the game itself, which you can then use. I recommend waiting for a tab sale to buy stash tabs. I don't know if they're going to limit character slots. I assume they will. But the stash tabs are where it's at. And wait for a sale. I didn't. It will be for all future tab orders. Never ever buying them full price again. I feel like a silly goose. I didn't know tab sales were a thing. And that's okay. That's okay. I feel you. I feel you. I was gonna play a bunch of Genshin, and then I was given a copy of this, and I'm like, okay. Try this out. Now it's all I do. This is all I've been doing between everything else I have to do in life. So I'm like, I should just stream this instead of not streaming this, because it's what I'm playing, so I should just show it off. And the community has had a variety of conversations about when the game might come out. Developers have talked about potential. I have no faith in release dates because I mean we've all seen it happen too many times. We're like, yeah, we're gonna get it out in June, and it's like, well, late this year. Sorry, we meant mid next year. Actually, TBD. So, you know, whenever you get into it, be it early access or not, I certainly hope you have fun. I will likely still be around and playing it. And the thing I'm enjoying most is finding out the best way to be a support character in a game that doesn't seem to have a support class. I'm getting very close to being desirable because it's taken a while, but we're getting there. This feels so much easier, what with not having to avoid a giant bloody pool falling from the ceiling. The Ranger, in my opinion, might be the weakest class. Maybe that changes later on, like at a higher level. I'm playing this one up to 50s. This will be all of the classes in the game that I've played, except for the Monk up to 50. And, well, not up to 50, but up to Cruel difficulty. And they, Ranger has had the most difficult time of all of them. And it's been weird, because at the very beginning I was like, wow, this class is the best. I can't imagine anything else being better than it. And then the Warrior ended up being better, and I have people telling me all the time, the Warrior is the hardest class to play. It's amazing that you're having fun. And I'm like, I have so much fun. Look at your stats. Look at your damage. Look at what your DPS is. And they look and they see, holy crap, hola. It's massive, because I raise it over 50%. Like, it's just, it's so good. I want to be able to attach myself to someone like a backpack and just go AFK while they take out a whole place. Clear a map while I just do nothing. That would be hilarious to me. And I roll so far. I don't want to fight you unless your name is yellow or there's a bunch of people with you. Oh, well, hey, you know what? You found a team to play with, buddy. And my goal is to, at some point in the future, get the guild, pardon me, get the guild stash outfitted with the tabs for organization so I can just offload all my overflow into there for anybody to take. And then, ideally, at some point I'll figure out how to get a guild hideout unlocked, and then I'll do that. But for the time being, it's just get all the characters up to endgame, and then play them, and enjoy them, and help people if they need help. I'm eventually going to have one character, whatever character I enjoy the most, that I just make, play, delete, and keep swapping one set of gear onto. So I can keep getting really, really cheap, socketed, and quality-based item improvements from the vendors to dismantle. Because it's worth it. It's worth it. Just the cost benefits, it's worth it every day. If you have characters you don't need to grind for XP, and you really don't need to worry about doing other things, farming that stuff up in that way is probably lucrative. Though, I've been told my plan falls apart once I get, like, tier 10 maps. Because those tier 10 maps will likely be able to provide me more resources than I'll be able to carry out and dismantle, or farm in a single playthrough in just one map. So, we will see what happens. Wow, did we find some sort of abandoned camp here? Definitely not abandoned, I guess. You okay there, buddy? I'm gonna take your money. It's for the Sekima. Yeah. They'll believe that. That's an ugly circle. Just shooting poison. Just shooting poison. Everybody calm down. Oh, he siphons away my flask charges. What a jerk.
An easy trophy.
I am,
That will
however,
only
very
slow me
poor.
down.
You need more gold. Imagine you can be a sort of spellblade. So here's the crux of that. They have, so obviously magic users use intelligent, rangers, mercenaries, people with like crossbows, bows and arrows. They're going to use dexterity. Warriors, monks probably use strength. I mean, dex probably included with monk too to a degree. But however you end up playing the game, if you want to do a spellblade, important. I'm going to show this to you right now. Where is it? Oh, I must have gone past it. Bow and arrow, spear, crossbow. Oh, here's the sword. Okay, so here you've got a skill tree for swords. 10% increased damage with swords. More damage, more damage, more damage, more damage, damage. Oh, sorry, this was attack speed. More damage, more damage, more damage, more damage, and reduced enemy chance to block sword attacks. This exists, and I could take points and run into this right now. However, there are no swords in the game. Sounds crazy, right? And maybe it is. Maybe I'm crazy. Let's take a look. So, it's early access. So they've got game code in there. Short sword, broadsword, charged short sword, corroded longsword, iron greatsword, broad greatsword, rippled greatsword, arced longsword, blue tongue short sword, red beak short sword. You may notice incomplete. Right. So let's just take a look at blue tongue short sword. Not found. Okay. Let's just take a look for short swords. Period. Nope, nothing. But some people, in some way, shape, or form, do manage to break the game. They do somehow manage it. So if I just look for a spear, for example, I'm going to get delivered weird stuff. Apparently nothing spear related. Let's go into the filters here. Let's turn on type. Let's turn on unique. Let's turn on spear. Incomplete iron head spear. Or sword. You know what? Let's just do sword. I don't. We could just look at an incomplete worn greatsword. I bet you there's some of those. Okay. So here's an incomplete iron greatsword. If you somehow had the most expensive currency in the game, this Mirror of Kalandra, you could buy this right now. They would theoretically open up a chat with you or invite you to their party, and then you'd hand them the mirror, they'd hand you the sword through a trade, and you'd have a sword. And then all those abilities would kick in, and you'd be able to use this 13 to 23 damage and try to improve it a little bit. So you like they exist, but they're not done. And at some point in the future, they'll finish putting stuff out. Now, I know I'm in the middle of a map. We'll be right back. I'm going to show you something. The characters that exist here are just monk, mercenary, witch, sorceress, warrior, and ranger. There's no druid, templar, anything like that yet. And I'm pointing that out because when we come back in here, we're going to go back to town real quick. We keep looking at the early access holes and cackle. And then we'll come back and kill some more hyenas. Not past. Okay, into town. Over to the stash. Grab a gem and show you this. So, left side. You'll see things like flail, spear, primal, sword. These things, there's nothing in here. at this time. Axe also has nothing. Primal has nothing. Flail has nothing. Spear has nothing. And it's just coming soon. I presume at some point they will release these things so people can test them and play with them for balance before full release. Because you'd want to be able to do that. Now, here in the Spirit Gem, let's take a look at the classes. Ranger, Huntress, Shadow, Monk, Witch, Sorceress, Templar, Druid, Marauder, Warrior, Duelist, Mercenary. Remember what we just looked at. The Mercenary, the Warrior, Sorceress, the Witch, the Monk, and the Ranger. That's it. We're missing the Huntress, the Shadow. We're missing the Templar and the Druid, the Marauder, the Duelist. There's a lot of classes yet to come. Who knows what we're going to see get released? It could be incredible. I might have Druid stuff on my Warrior. This game is so much left to offer, and I still have only scratched the surface of what's here. It's... I love this game. It is Game of the Year 2025 in my book so far. Well, you know, the year's young. We'll see what happens. Maybe something better gets released. Maybe my game gets released. No, I'm kidding. If anything, it'll show up as a demo, but that's okay. For now. We'll be done. It's gonna take me like a full year just to do the art, but that's okay. And yeah, waiting for when it comes out, totally normal. The full story for this game? Okay, so maybe? I don't know. The story... I'm going to say this without giving spoilers. In order to access the endgame content, you have to play through the 3 acts twice. You have to play through them on normal and on cool, which is just the harder version, obviously. That little guy just had it in him. The toughest warrior of the day. So, you know, you play through all 6 acts, right? And nothing really changes. I'm assuming there will be some sort of change once the game's fully out in your second playthrough because of how they get you back into the 3 acts. And then once you go through them on their harder setting, you get to the end game area where you can access the maps and grinding and find all kinds of interesting things. There's stuff I've not seen, like I've only just found Valerium. I don't know what that crafting material is for. And I wish I did. Oh, when you get into the game, if you get into the game, and you're in that end game area, look at the public parties every time you pop in there. Take a quick look through, look for a party that's like half full and says, loot what you want, follow if you can or something. And you're looking for the permanent allocation if you can. Your goal should be to find someone who has already played this game too much and is just going to run through there and melt everything, and they don't want anything. And then you just get to pick it up and enrich yourself. I had it happen one time and nobody told me what was going on, and I thought we were done, and we stepped out and I said, hey, thanks for the run, guys. And they all started leaving and I left, and then one of them messaged me and said you were supposed to stay and loot the map and clear it, and I was like, what? What? And they're like, yeah. And I said, I don't know what I'm doing. And they laughed. I was like, yeah, it's fair. I just didn't know. What are you going to do, right? Now, like I said, regarding the full story, I presume that the story is out in its full contextualness. I'm trying to not consume the story on this character. I'm just kind of clicking through it. And I don't really understand what's going on in any substantial way. But that's because I'm going to take my time on the next character I make, which is going to be another monk. I've got a monk that I only play with a group of people. I'm going to make another one that I can grind through and just do stuff on. But when I do that one, we're going to listen to the whole story, every piece of dialogue. When I'm done, I'm going to download it, and I'm going to stitch it all together in a cohesive video series that makes sense. And I'll put an ample review in. Because, you know, I should be able to do one by then. Yeah, I keep forgetting to do the important part of mark these jerks. Are you in a bad mood now? Oh, look at him, he's dead. He's gonna die. Wrathbreaker doesn't stand a chance. Oh, please, let me get my attack off. And I suppose I should finalize what I was saying about the story instead of getting bum rushed by this boss. So, like I was saying about the story, it seems to be out fully, and we're going to get the whole contextual experience. You know, if story is important to you, it will probably change, I think, though. I can't imagine they wouldn't change it. Oh, that's not a thing I can store under there, is it? Where? How about them apples, huh? Back to town. Hi, Zorka.
You defeated the raiders?
So I did play Path of
Fate
Exile
sends us
1.
a fortuitous stranger.
Don't remember
Welcome
anything
to
about
the
it.
Adura
And I played for a
Agara.
while. Like I didn't get
You
to
may
end
travel
game. I
with
did get
us
to
in
maps, but I didn't
exchange for
do
your
anything in
service
there. I played
as a
like one map.
Jingak,
And that was
and
it.
You will have nearly the
Then I got pulled off into other
our
things. And
own for as long as you stay.
people have been telling me, "Oh, did you notice the connection between this character and this one? Did you notice that this map is like that map?" And I'm like, "No, I don't notice anything. I'm an idiot." But I wish I did. Wish I did. And I find this one's far easier to create builds with compared to Path of Exile 1. The curve of entry, the intimidation factor, way down, way down.
Thank you.
Used to be way higher. Nothing, there's nothing to turn into Ned. No, okay, fine. Buy all of the goods. I would like to see what it is, thank you. Well, that's a whole thing, isn't it? Like that evasion armor, 910 evasion, that's really nice. It's very nice. No, okay, buy it, I don't care. +4 to all elemental now. No, nope, we need money, we need money.
Stay in sight.
Have a good one, Kappa. Take it easy. Catch you next time. Okay, let's go see what Sekima saw.
Remain a friend.
Hi, Sekima. Yep, we're going to go to consult with you. 20 feet behind where we just
So
spoke.
we must the trail. I am.
It shouldn't matter. Okay. Don't go to the Halani gates till you do the modern quarry. Pro tip. The gates are a red herring. You're gonna get turned away from them anyway. You might as well go do something productive first. Okay. Time to go do some real work. Get some poison on the ground. Make these things cower and cry. Oh, I just realized I left a browser window open. Burp. Alright.
Suffocate.
Just sitting here covering a third of the screen. I'm a chump. I'm a chump. And I just realized why. The glare coming off of my screen deck, I can't see what any of the icons look like. Well, that's a problem. Wow. Look at him, he's such a Hulk. Superior items, always pick them up if you can. That's free quality improvements. Armor, everything. Everything. Superior wands, scepters. I love that so much. How about no? Watch him. Watch him. No. Ooh, Superior Wand. Speak of the devil, and it drops on the ground. That didn't make sense. Eh, whatever. Maybe it's an evil wand. What do I know? Moving deeper into the jungle. It's not the jungle, though. Yay! Friends
Toxic
to play
ray.
with. Another superior item. This is some good luck. I am feeling very pleased with the superior item drops. Those are some icky bugs.
Our people have lived in the shadows of the dunes for too long. Countless generations have been forgotten.
So nice that they
Will
left
be
MP3s
forgotten.
laying around.
We are not Faradin. We are Maraketh. And if we work together, if we unite, then they will be forced to acknowledge us. We must show them passing us is a mistake. We must show them our strength. Perhaps we can one day rebuild.
Oh, I don't even have the music turned up.
For all
The
those who
ambiance
live
isn't even
in the
working.
plain.
Oh yeah. I hate the music in this game. It just sounds so dour and dark. I don't want that vibe. I want to listen to high energy songs that make me not want to fall asleep. You know what? Streaming on Twitch, I might be able to do that. Oh well. For now, we're here and we're doing what we're doing. Maybe multi-streaming, but then I couldn't do the audio here at all. Who knows? My goodness, did that ever do work? Proud of them. Poison Gang is real.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, and you want to increase magnitude on things. Magnitude of ignite, magnitude of poison. Like, that's how you make poison way more powerful. Increase the number of poisons you can put on them, and increase the magnitude of the poisons you're delivering, and obviously the skills need to be high enough level to actually matter, but that's just part and parcel with all skills. And you know what's interesting? I have yet to find anything that does poison resistance. The only defenses I've seen against poison are clearing the poison, like with skills or passive buffs. And then I've only seen on one item currently so far, maybe there's more, but I've only seen one item that had the reduced duration of poison. So if there's no defense for poison for me, I'm assuming there's got to be way more limited options for poison defense for everything else in the game. That's kind of how it works so far. I haven't found anything that's like poison resistant. And if I do, that's fine. That would just make a kind of sense. Though, so far, poison does seem rather king. At least to me. I didn't take the poison concoction, though. I took the freezing one because cold. Cold is so good. Freeze those suckers. What I like is that the concoctions get their mana from your mana flask, not your mana pool. So even if you're low on mana, you can yeet some frost flasks and not have to overthink it too much. Get yourself a moment, regen, run away, who knows what you gotta do.
Diffusion.
Oh good, he did kick the butt. I was like, I guess the poison won't take him out today. What's great is you want to freeze them into poison, so they just have to live in it.
Too weak, too slow.
Oh, Forsaken Hulks, I see you here. Oh, you know what I should do? I should connect notifications and stuff to my stream overlay. That stuff's been a long time waiting. I was contemplating setting up something local, so I didn't have to rely on a third-party service that could potentially just go down or randomly change how or why they do something. I don't know. Let's see what's what. Oh, we made it to the mine entrance. Is there anything around here that I should be concerned about hunting? No. When I ask that question, you'll see things like this skull with an X. They're normally gold if they're not dealt with. And if they're gold, you need to go deal with it if you want to get the reward that lies on the other side of that objective. So they're not always quest objectives that you're aware of.
It seems people were still alive.
Gotta keep that head on a swivel.
Sealed.
Oh, okay, Modern Mine. Modern Mine. I would like you to aim at the guy I'm pointing at. That's just honestly what I want. Oh, these Forsaken Miners, they're real jerks. He revives minions, and that's buggy this patch. Sometimes the minions are in a very specific state, and their boss goes down, they'll just keep getting up. Every time you take them down, they just get right back up. Scary stuff. Scary, scary stuff. Okay. Yes, you're all angry. You're angry too. Nice to see you. Welcome to the meeting.
rather not break my back.
Oh, I guess I'm full of goodies.
Suffer!
Okay. Back to town. Let's go clear this Santa Claus hall. Thank goodness you're here to help. Hello, would you like to buy more things? I need you to buy more things, please. Money in the bank. Oh, though my divine orb farm of random luck has dried up. I haven't seen a divine orb in like 3 days. I was seeing at least one a day for a while. And that's okay. If my time has come to no longer receive divine orbs, I've shared the wealth with those that needed it. And we've enriched ourselves greatly. I just hope one day to again be worthy of the divine orb. It's worth so many exalteds, it's so silly. And some items out there are worth 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 divine orbs. And I mean like legitimate things. Like I saw this one unique jewel. The cheapest one was 200. Oh no, wait, that was divine orb. That was 200 exalted. Still, I was like, that's a lot for a jewel, and I would pay that if they would have responded to me. I'd be 200 shorter, but they were AFK and they didn't pick up the phone. I was like, okay, no, fine. The reason is because my warrior, if I had socketed that into a skill tree, it would have 2 effects. The second one I didn't even care about. It was something about ignite reduction time or whatever. But if I put that in like here, it would have a circle around it. I don't know how big it would be, but any small node within that, like anything like these tiny little ones in that circle, I think I have to have points in them. Maybe I might not know what I'm talking about there, but they would give me 1% extra life. I mean, at that point, I would be like, yes, I will use a crossbow as a warrior, maybe. Like, I don't know. I don't know, but even just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If it just got me 10% extra life, I would probably be willing to put some into here too. And if it reached over here, absolutely. 12% to my armor is good. I don't do evasion, but still good. Like, oh my gosh. Get me 10+% health on my warrior? Wow. Chef's kiss.
Suffocate!
The belt on my warrior does flask recharge, and I would love that belt on every character I have because having your flasks recharge is so useful. I strive to make sure one of the benefits on all my flasks is passive recharge rate. I do not want them to ever be empty. Especially with this character. Just recharging itself over time makes it so those frost concoctions are very useful. You know what I've never searched for? I've never looked at the skill tree and typed in concoctions. Is there any way to improve them? Oh, we see some glowing. See, the skill tree's not that intimidating. Oh. This is actually titled Cautious Concoctions. It doesn't have anything to do with it, but it increased flask effect and charges gained. That's actually pretty good. Flask applied to you have 25% increased effect. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so they don't actually impact concoctions themselves. Interesting. All right, I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back, and then we'll keep grinding. I'll tell you, this is probably one of the longest bathroom breaks I've ever had to take. Only because I didn't have anything that I needed with me. Like, you know, toilet paper. Oh well. We all make mistakes. Sometimes they're not good. Sometimes they're simple. Like running into a dead end.
Spread
Yay!
forth.
Things to fight. Essence of flames, huh? That sounds cool. Okay. Corrupted corpses, you can take a bow out. I probably should have pre-poisoned the field. Ah, whatever. Should mark the bigger guys. Makes sense.
Too weak, too slow.
It's the essence. Just a little latency, it's all good. Oh my gosh, another one? That's cool. Two Essence of Flame side by side. Oh, him and his minions break armor. Good news, I do that too. Looking to the party, pal. Yeah. I keep forgetting I'm trying to earn as much money as I can. Which is funny. I've got 2 rings that make more gold drop-off stuff. I should just put those on, regardless of the resistance loss. Yep. Might not be a good idea, but we're gonna try it out. Everybody likes making money. As long as they're making money. If you're not making money, you probably don't like what you do.
Careful story.
Yes, please buy these objects. I don't want them. Thank you. Alright, back over here. Throw those essences in. Lock that in. And then... where did I put them? Oh, they, yeah, they're on the warrior. So, I could put these on. And we should probably store these somewhere I will remember them at. Yeah. Corrupted. 3rd socket for a chest piece. Very cool. Speaking of, I found that 3 sockets on a quarterstaff. That's so cool. And I don't know how to use this. All I know is that the way I build like half the characters I'm playing, this would do quite nicely. Like my warrior, 10% increased weapon damage per 5 strength. Ooh, that's spicy. So I would immediately think about putting on like 3 runes to make the physical damage higher. like just very seriously. And then, you know, my strength's 122 on this guy, but it's like over 300 on my warrior. So, we think of that, right? You basically doubling your damage twice for every 100 in your strength. So I would be 600% more weapon damage. It's not anything to sniff at, because the attack speed would go up. The area of effect would go up. Like, oh, yeah. This has a lot of potential. And I'm thinking my mercenary might be the better play for it, because he's... I don't know. I don't know what I should know, and I wish I knew. Travel the modern mine. Oh, wait. That's right. I teleported into this place. Yikes. Yikes. Oh, hold on. No, maybe I can. I think I've got a rarity. Pardon me. Oh, yeah. There we go. Now, we improve the chances that we get some payout. What was I doing up here? Right. Not worried about concoctions so much as we're worried about poison. Words are hard. And I was trying to get up here because I wanted to do this. Magnitude. Let me get 40% increased magnitude up there. Seems worthwhile. So does that. And these. Yep. 60% increased effect of poison you inflict on targets that are not poisoned. Then up here. Poison, poison. Yeah, I'm having thoughts. Just keep you as dexterity for now. Hey, Hooded One, you know all that money that I've been trying to save up? Like, I was a little over 100 grand last night. So, I just, 1, 2, 3, right? Strength. Strength. Okay. Thanks again. And I mean, if we're just grabbing points. So close. And then you can just cancel if you don't like the look of it. I am struggling to find a point that I can just yoink out and put somewhere. You know what? There we go. Okay. Oh. Poison. Poison. I'm curious. Do you think there might be a jewel out there on the internet? It's magnitude of poisons you inflict. Search. There's jewels for that. Okay. Quarterstaves, no. Flask effect duration, 8% chance poison not hit, nope. Here, let's help ourselves out and just take a look. Okay, so this one's 15, huh? Crossbows, quarterstaves, lightning damage. That's a winner right there. Holy moly. Okay. We need to hop onto a different character. Someone that can go somewhere to get that picked up. We need our Titan. Come on, brother. As soon as I see it go in there. Okay. Let's attack bows. Yep. I want that. I will give you an exalted orb for that, brother. 15% increased magnitude of poisons you inflict. Let's get that emerald. Let's go. Of course, you gotta hope it's actually somebody paying attention or that wants to sell it. Okay. And that was to Grugert. Wow, that one's got 9% to lightning resist too. Dude, that's probably worth more than an exalted. Like, that's really nice. And PayPal Hero, you know what? That if anybody sounded like a real money transfer agent, that would be them. Oh, okay. Then we go up to Whisper. Thank you. See, they reply. That was nice. Good for them, though. I'm glad they got the sale. Herald skills deal 15% increased damage. I don't think I'm using a Herald skill. I mean, I'm not on the right character to check that, am I? Actually, I could probably just take a quick look and figure that out. Herald of the Plague. Actually, yeah. Yeah. Hi. Can I buy? I don't think they are actually there, even if it says they're online, or they're ignoring me because they, you know, trying to get that bread. Someone, if you haven't been stunned recently, cool. I would like for someone to sell me one of these things. What? Okay. Okay, people went offline. Okay, he's not online. Okay, increased magnitude of poison. We'll do that again. Oh, quarter stabs. That's... I don't want quarter stabs. Okay. That's... I mean... Who cares? That's... Okay. Everything's okay. I don't think that corruption did anything to that. Okay. Oh, what about this one? Huh? Blast duration, that seems pretty low desire. It's been here a month. Maybe they'd sell it? Oh, that's even better. Okay, please sell me that one. Hello. I will give you an exalted orb for that gem, please. Or jewel. Please. Please sell me this. I want it. Oh, let's go. Okay, that was the most recent person I spoke to. Good. Boom, 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 boom. Got it. Oh, wow. I do not know how to, Okay, okay. Here we go. Hit him with the thank you. After we're done, we'll come back here. We're gonna go put this in the box because we are now done getting ourselves a jewel to fill the spot and pursue even greater amounts of poison. See, this is going to be amazing. We've got the one we wanted, and the other people haven't replied, so you know what that means? It's time to jump over back to the Ranger, and we're going to put this into that. Because we've got the magnitude. Honestly, that 15% increase is gonna be pretty good. I think we're gonna see poison behave way differently this time. We get out there, they're probably in for a bad time. Yeah, that felt good. That felt very good. And look, we did it fast enough that we actually get to go back to the map we were working on. That's so nice. Never mind, we didn't do it fast enough. It all reset. Okay. Hey, can you guys get poison for me? You know, it feels like it's doing through them a lot faster. Magnitude. Modifiers to the magnitude and buffs or debuffs from whoever applies it are multiplicative with modifiers that affect... Oh, what? Nope. Hit the wrong button. They're multiplicative. Pick the wrong time to go get some education for everybody. Modifiers to the magnitude or of buffs or debuffs come from whoever applies it and are multiplicative with modifiers to the effect buff or debuff has on the target. So the magnitude of a buff or debuff are the values that the stat it applies to the target. That a buff or debuff with higher magnitude is more powerful. That's all it is. That's all it means. So that quarterstaff jewel that I showed you, that's actually for Cal. If you're not familiar, he's a guy that plays this game too, and he's pretty good at it. He's got a monk that does a lot of damage. I'm like, you know, this quarterstaff is made for you. Of course, there's always more jewels. There will be better ones, worse ones, and similar ones all the time. I could just find somebody to sell me the warrior jewel that I need to increase my health 1% for all the small nodes nearby. That would be fantastic. I would love that. Keep forgetting I can just throw frost concoctions and mess with things really hard. Oh, yes. You know what? That might be the downside to playing with multiple characters. Also, linen belt. That's where the keel haul linen belt comes from, I believe, and it is the one that my warrior's wearing.
Burst! Easy trophy.
Yeah, the poison's definitely doing work.
Burst!
Just firing the poison burst arrow, I am noticing that it is doing significantly more tick damage. I love it. You know what? That sounds like somebody who needs to be introduced to my new concept build.
Perhaps that is true.
I am indulging in poisons. Welcome to the human race.
Breathe it in. Eye of the sun. Slow down.
How about no?
Burn.
See, we got her primed up, that 85% frozen. That's for what's about to happen. Not bad. We're gonna hear the captive shout, "Get running," and that's when she's gonna come chase us and try to blow us up. But I've got that extra meter roll, so I am gonna be able to stay out of range. This is, again, one of the harder things to avoid. Is that character chasing you with that explosive charge on the end of their arm? It's so grateful. I am so grateful that they they got this amulet in the game.
Suffer!
Slow down. Burn the pressures. Lightning.
He's so angry.
He's coming. Quickly.
Good night. Oh yeah, good. We did put the money rings on. Yay. Just gotta try and make money. I don't really want your flask.
Wings praise.
Hello,
1,000
Risu.
praises, my please take me.
Best you start talking.
Okay, well, is there anybody else here I should be... Nope, okay, let's just go.
Quickly.
Oh, I want you to identify the few things I have in my pockets. Thank you. Hey, Zarka. It's just, it's like
tell your
all the other
tale.
helmets. Now we go talk to lady up here. They're gonna have some stuff.
I did.
But we're not listening to them right now. Now we're gonna go to the gates, and then we're gonna find out that we've made mistakes and we weren't meant to be here. And then we're gonna go and do other things in the desert. Sakura Blue. What?
Something's wrong.
The Halani for glory.
Okay. back to Risu and see what she's got to say. Hopefully she'll tell us how to get the gates out the way.
But there is.
There is another way. I knew it. Wait. What do you want to do there, Sekma? Right.
Let us.
We need to go here to a slightly different location at the same map area, which we couldn't do without Risu. You can see why it was important to get her first. Don't want that time waste. Oh, I'm glad everybody came outside to watch me go into a cave. Cool. Feel really alone in here, guys.
Sunshade in here.
Oh, never mind. Found friends to play with. Proximal tangibility. I hate that. You gotta be closer, they can't be hurt. There ain't nothing special dropping off them. Okay, well. The Six Sisters, heroines of the ancient age. Fire the missiles. Oh, good. More things to explode. You guys will be fine.
In my sights.
Oh, I didn't get it on the proper character. Whoops. Oh, no, I did. Never mind. I'm a fool. I thought I missed the mark.
Barely broke a sweat.
Those aren't my frost circles. Well, my resistances are still above 0. That's a good day. Oh, it's grody, fucking spider time. Get away from me. I ponder, what would I do with all these golems? Always pick up superior items. It's the one way I can tell you you're gonna find every quality item in the game if you pick up the superior ones.
Monstrosity.
That is just what that name means. If it says superior, it's salvageable and you need it. Oh, good. We found friends. Hi, everyone. Enjoy your time in the poison.
Patience.
I'll remember to mark him as he's about to die, yeah. I just hate doing damage, I guess. I don't know what else it could be. I keep forgetting to do the one thing I can do very easily, and that's mark the enemies of large health pools, but no. I'm silly. Also, did you know you can kind of direct your minions around in this game? Please shoot at things. Like, if you have summoned minions, skeletons or whatever, you should have a button. I think if by default it's the tilde key, it will just send them that way. I've not tried it. I discovered this when looking at the key bindings yesterday. I've just kind of run around with them before. I'm like, if I could make them march ahead of me, that would just be infinitely better. I shouldn't say infinitely. It would make the minions far more useful if they could lead the charge into an attack, so I don't have to get my butt kicked by literally everything. Oh, good. We're in this cave. Oh. No more buggy bugs. Dang it, I just said no more. Milani Gates, huh? I'm pretty sure there's an enemy down here I'm supposed to find and fight. Interesting.
Suffocate!
Got a feeling it's over there. I'm gonna pause and take a drink. Stream's been live for, well, honestly, after the first bout and then this, it's probably getting close to 3. I'll be right back. All right, water's been consumed. Okay. Back to looking for the boss that I'm thinking I need to fight, but could possibly... Oh, look, somebody special. Oh. We don't push people around, right? Bad enemy. This guy's stun resistant. Thank goodness I don't stun people. Unless they see my face card, then they get stunned. I'm kidding. Everybody knows that I look like this guy in the molten ring.
Barely broke a sweat.
Ow! I mean, he was already gone. What are we doing?
Stay light, stay alive.
I'm that full up, huh? I did not realize. Time to fix that problem. Okay. We're gonna go back to town. We're gonna empty. Do the routine. Nobody needs to worry. Nobody needs to panic because we're still making money.
I only if you the trip I will.
Alvala.
Speak up.
Sure. I think that's the person I'm supposed to fight. Wait a second. What was it? Okay. That's funny. My warrior has the unique version of that same effect and it has 100% crit chance on it. The Crumbling Mall. I forget what it's called, but I love that one. It's so good. All right, we're done selling you stuff. I don't talk to you no more. Back out to the Trader's Passage. Let's go find Balbala. Well, guess we're gonna have to circle back that way. Wouldn't it be funny if that was the transition point over to like the prison cell? We'll check that first, right? You're gonna come up here and be embarrassed and be like, oh, we didn't need to check that. Instead of being embarrassed after searching everywhere else and be like, it was right here the whole time. Okay, good. Yep, see?
Face me.
Not even a thing for me to think about. Just moving on out. Leave it alone. Oh, nope, don't go up yet. Okay. Make him explode real good. I have a feeling the fight against this boss is going to be similar to the fight I had in Act 1 with Mad Wolf. Oh, good lord. I don't understand why some things you just can't shoot at. Doesn't make sense. And that's okay, not everything has to. Oh look, I don't think this is the boss that I'm supposed to fight, it's just random loot, huh? Oh. Sure seems like these fellas were waiting for me to go get that loot. Alright. Pardon my throat clearing. Another rare name. Yay! Be real nice if you could just give me some of that sweet, sweet loot. Honestly, I forget to put the marks on them, but your proximal tangibility makes me remember.
Broke a sweat.
Let me check down here, because it wasn't where I thought it was going to be.
Flourish.
You know, I'm pretty sure we're gonna find something to fight down here. I might be crazy though. Yesterday I thought the sacrificial dagger was found elsewhere than it normally was. And I believed that so strongly that I had to go Google it to confirm that I was an actual silly goose for believing that. move through and up, and here we go. Boss fight. Yeah. Gonna get my butt kicked. Gonna be great.
To remain closed.
What's up, Baba?
Now, Jingak, I prove myself. Akbaria. Face me. Atun. Visions of terror.
We go play hide and seek.
Sans wrath. Goon deck. Face me. Atun. Goon deck. Nakai.
The poisoning is pretty fantastic. Oh, I forget to mark them. Or her. Them. I forget to mark the enemy.
Atun. Mists of Sulamit.
Oh, so you don't show up in them, huh? Not when you're playing hide and seek?
Aria.
Flourish.
I would really love to stop being stabbed in the back after prepping an arena for us to fight in that's filled with poison.
Goon deck.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Atun. Nakai.
Oh man, that was close.
Aria. Mists of Sulamit.
Oh, you gonna be up here?
Sans wrath.
Okay.
Goon deck. Atun. Face me.
Enough with the teleporting and stabbing in the kidneys. The prison shiving needs to stop.
Nakai. Atun. Visions of terror. Darakana. Aria. Face me.
Calculated. I rolled through that to bring her up here away from these ones, or else I was gonna die.
So that's what I'm free you.
Oh, thank
A murder
goodness.
attempt and an old coin.
Wait a second. Yeah. Don't get new ascendancy until you start doing like 60 some. Alright, let's head back to town, clear the bag, and then we will use the checkpoint travel to... Actually, we should have done that first. Let's go back and do that. No, it doesn't matter. I'm here now, whatever. Clear the bag and move it on up. Nothing. Okay.
What?
Not disenchanting, making money. Buy my things, buy my things. No, I mean, I'm just... No. Bye. Pretty good fire resistance, but I don't need fire resistance. Selling everything that is basically not currency. Because we want to make the money. Back into Trader's Passage, we're about to jump ourselves upstairs. It's going to be a good time in Act 2.
Easy prey.
Let's get out of here. right, we've made it up here. We've collected the waypoint. We're at the Halani Gate, and this has been pretty successful. Actually, I don't even really need to leave now, do I? Oh, my shoulders just popped quite hard. Oh, I can't believe this. I know you can't see it. This guy's probably not selling this for this much. It's literally perfect. It's perfect. It offers 1% increased maximum life and 3% to lightning resistance. Here, let me show you what I'm looking at. Right here. I just asked that guy, I'm like, please sell that to me for 10. It's probably worth hundreds. Like 200 maybe. Here's one that looks less impressive, with 6% reduced ignite duration. 95 exalted. I am tempted to buy it just to get life. I would love to get some freaking lightning resist out of it too. That would be fantastic. Look, it just gets more expensive. 200, 200, 200, 200. Okay, well, let's assume that he's not going to sell me that one for 10, right? I'm assuming he's not going to. What do you think? 95? Sure. I'd like you to sell me that. Two, 4, 6, 8, 95. That's what he asked for. That's what I'm holding. And just in case the other guy for some reason says, yeah, I'll sell you this one for 10. This amazing one for 10. So I would buy that in a heartbeat. Lightning resistant. Freaking max life increase. Yes, and please. However, the guy underneath for 95 is also selling something nice. Who's that? That's the second guy. That's... Alright, let's go. 95 exalted orbs. Let's get this bread. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I want to go to where he's at. Take me to where he's at. He went to where I was. There. See you, Mumbo. Going to initiate trade now. I isn't working. He tried to trade too fast. Like, just let me finish putting them in. It won't let me do them one by one really quickly. Just please stop. Don't mouse over. Don't. Okay, there. Good. 1 and 6 and boom and done. Yay. Thanks. Boom. We did it. We did it. We're gonna get the build moving, brother. Oh, let's go. Now I'm just like, what jewel, what where will work the best, right? I really think down here maybe, or here. You know what? Why can't I put this down? Okay, something real bad's happening. I think I'm about to get disconnected. Maybe. Y'all, I can't do anything. I can't put anything in anywhere? What is going on? No, like I'm actively clicking to try and put this down. I can't control click. Okay. Okay, that was what? Look at that. All of that stuff, huh? All of that stuff is going to give me life. That's nuts. Small passive skills also grant 6% reduced. That is so many. That would require... Actually, that's not a bad idea, is it? I'm not going to touch any of that, but I think if I just do it here, I'll be able to just convince myself to put points into bleeding, like, right away. Like, grab that, stop going that way. Just immediately start running these points back down here. Yeah, yep. My... Okay, it's doing the thing again where I can't actually, do anything. What is going on? This is just nuts. Network, memory, CPU, everything's running fine. This has got to be their game server having an absolute conniption. What is happening? Don't get it. This is... yeah, I guess... We're just gonna wait until we can do things again. This is really weird. Like, really weird. I am terrified of trying to move with this on my mouse. Like, I would like... Okay, thank you. I just don't want to be here. I want to go somewhere where the people aren't. See if that solves it. Just a different town. Different instance. I don't know what was going on in there. That was insane. Okay, that worked. Good. Yeah. I think we're gonna take out this one and put this one on. Okay. And then we are going to go to a town that is not mind-numbing and painful in every conceivable way, hopefully. It's weird you can't go back to present day without, like, going to the present and then leaving the present to go back to the encampment in the present. It's weird. They just need another one that says present next to it. Okay. We'll go to the caravan. I guess. I don't like the encampment for some reason. It's just buggy, laggy, nothing's good going on in there. Okay, put the jewel away. That's done. Now we need to go see this Noodle Man. Hey, Noodle Man.
The Artura, when you are...
Nothing is set in stone.
Cool. Keeping that just because the strength's there. These ones also increase maximum life. So I think we'll just start pumping into there, eh? Wow, that goes really nicely with that one, doesn't it? It's like the exact same effect as that jewel that we put in there. Nice. Nice. So my health should go up once I click apply points here. That's fantastic. I love everything about it. Well, I'm very pleased. It cost me a small fortune, but I've gotten one of the unique gems that are required for this character's build to really thrive out. And it only cost me 95 exalted orbs. Ignite duration on self is negative 135%. I'm like actively trying to think about where else could I pull points from. Like everything else kind of terminates at a useful node so far. I could pull from there and reduce my mace damage, I guess. Pull 3 out of there. Come here, jump into there. These also increase maximum life. Interesting. I think that's something I'd like to do. I think we're going to step away from that concept and come over here and invest more heavily into this. Dexterity. Then... Oh god, I'm a fool, guys. It's telling me the reduced ignite and increased maximum life because of the effect from the jewel that's added on to all of this. I'm so silly. This is my first time using one of these gems, so that's what's happening there. Okay. And the reason it's not doing 6, it's doing 9 is because I've got the small passive bonus going on. Yeah, 50% increased effect of small passive skills. If this said 2% maximum life increase, it would change it to 3. But because it's 1, it can't go to 1.5. And it does not count the stats. Only these. Okay, okay. That's okay. We're gonna put a couple points into bleed here. Which direction we want to go? Aggravate. Attack hits aggravate any bleeding and 10% chance to. Oh, that one. I mean, yes. We want to work towards that. Okay, so health should go up again. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. So much. I love that so much. Just gonna go pop off into a little place. Molten Vault. If you're not familiar with it, it's a pretty small, usually very similarly laid out map, so it's easy to know it. And it's also packed with rares. Lots of rare enemies in here. Like, I think you find like 5 or more every time you run through here, and it's short. I say that as we cross the longest bridge in history. All right. I'm not inflicting any bleeding yet. 7% chance. So the chance is going to start going up. The more we invest into it. I have made a mistake. I've lowered my intelligence and dexterity too much. Slightly too much. Oh, yeah, and I don't have my gold farming rings. Poo. And that just dumb.
Nothing is set in stone.
Right. I had those two covering the gap for my intelligence. And down here, I only put it into Dex, which left me one short. Who earns? Darn. Oh, well, you know what? Let's not worry about that. I'm not worried about that. I'm not dealing a ton of chaos damage.
Let's see what happens.
And I don't really need to share my flask with anybody right now. Wow. I don't know if I'm not hitting stuff or what. Am I hitting things? What am I hitting? Okay, there we go. Oh, I was hitting that guy. Oh. Like the whole time, I'm like, why are things not getting hit? They were. The game was just deciding to be weird. Give me your goods, which is XP.
Face me!
Okay. You're all very angry, I understand. See, it's nice to see the people's health go down that you're actually trying to hit. Kept hearing the hit noise too. That was just throwing me for such a loop. Oh well. I hope you got. Oh. I rolled too fast. I didn't let the hammer finish summoning it. Oh well. We'll do this rolling attack.
In the right hands, this could forge something truly exceptional.
I agree. You know what I mean? Like every room's got at least one rare in it. You just work your way through the rooms, take the rares out. Go back to town, see if there's a party that's willing to drag your low-level butt through maps. Get that XP.
Dodge this!
Wah! And I guess I just won't burn very much. Periodic invulnerability, Aura. Oh, I played that game. Two yellow guys. Look at how lucky we are. Another exalted orb. That's what, 3 of them? 4 of them do that? This is nice. Love it, love everything about it. Bringing the hammer down. We don't fight tiny groups of people, we fight large groups of people. That's where the experience points come from. There we go. Wake up!
I can't yet.
Oh, I thought I summoned the hammer. Turns out I did my other attack too fast. Don't give it room to breathe. It will not give you what you need.
Hammer and anvil!
He's a yellow name. Look at that. Done.
Creature.
Superior, pick it up. Advanced, you can kind of leave behind if you don't want to pick those up. They sell for better, though. I, for one, look forward to getting paid. Oh no. Smashy, smashy. Every day, all day, these guys line up to get squished by the hammer. Stream's been live for 2.5 hours. Make sure you do something to keep yourself happy and drink some water out there.
Feel my wrath!
Feel your wrath. How do I do that?
I need more time. more time.
Sorry I haven't been talking. I'm just focused on clearing out these guys. We are not going to be fighting the Forge Master in Cruel. I can beat him in normal. Easy peasy, but Cruel is just, well, it holds up to the name.
Pitiful!
I'll jump over and play with you boys. Which is funny. You can actually leap down to where the Forge Master is. You don't have to take the little elevator down to fight him. Which again, makes the warrior feel kind of broken. I'm sure that's got to be usable in some ways to make the game break. Like if I wanted to go down and fight him,
he's seen me.
normally you come around here, you hit this thing, and that brings lava in there, and then you can take this down to fight him. But you can also just stand here and jump down, and it just sets that off and pretends you did it all properly. Like I said, we are not going to be fighting him. He is already incredibly powerful. All right. Clear out the bag, and then that'll be it for the stream for now. Might come back later. I say that a lot, and then I end up crashing hard. Wait, I need to go and dismantle stuff before I put things away. Oh, nope, not done. We got that guy. Derby, would you like buying some stuff? Hmm? That's a nice flask. I've given up buying all the blank ones because I've kind of got enough that I could probably just make the ones I want, like that. That's real nice. Yep, real nice. Good for the support build because it takes my health away. Please, I want to go back to my stash. Well... And the portal's broken and I can't go back through. It's annoying. Go back to the laggiest place on the planet. Hello, Laggy. Public parties. See, like this person, they're willing to take people as long as you don't take loot. You can just stay there and collect XP. That sounds pretty good, right? go get free XP. Just real quick. I can't go into these portals. I think that means they're pretty close
Nothing
to
is
done.
set in stone.
I think. Pardon me. Gonna be doing that. Fire is the element I fear the least. Really is. And apparently lightning, because good lord, look at that, 75. Yeah, see, they're here, they're here, they're here, and that person's in there. And if we check out the current party, the 93 Invoker is the one taking care of business. Oh, pardon my noises. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. Hey, they're back. And they left the area.
Well, well, you're hardly a local here, now are you?
Huh. Broken circle artifact. Well, this is new. This is new.
Good luck.
I put my...
You're still here.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
We came to met a rather rogue and damaged.
That's the cynicism of a veteran.
Oh, theoretically, I could go in there now. The other side of the portal disconnected. Bummer. I guess the Blade of Millennia went in. Oh, and they went offline. Okay, well, you know, I suppose they're having their own fun. That's fine. It never works out the first time, and never very easy. T15 plus mapping, follow me. Permanent loot allocation, which means you get what drops. Oh, gosh. I would probably die very quickly in a T15. Party pooper? Oh, that sucks. Bring your own bag? No hitting, looting. That's what I wanted. Let me get... Yeah, their party is full. It says your party is full. That's wrong. Some Eurozone? Okay. Canadian maps, yo. Timmy gang? I mean, I'm Canadian. Do you think they'll care if I'm way too low level? Juicy AF boy. Well, you know what? I'm gonna try joining them. Maybe they'll kick me out. I will sit quietly and not infringe upon your worlds. Huh. Weird. Well, at least I can see this guy. That's a good sign. Look, I'm gonna be honest. If I'm going in there to get my butt kicked, I should probably put on the stuff like my shield. Just reduce damage incoming, right? Annoying that that doesn't give enough dex and intelligence to improve my situation for my helper stuff.
What is it?
I've changed
I
my
mean,
mind.
I'm already kind of a turd when it comes to being helpful. I like that so much. Nice. No real solutions. We know that these don't work the way they should yet. Oh, man. Not Professor. Maybe they're all leaving because they saw a low-level join, or he died, and he's got the crank. Like, I gotta leave. These are nice too. Look at these. They got. I put in a fire and lightning resist rune in them. But that brings the fire lightning up higher, closer to the cold resist. Like, that's a very well-rounded piece of equipment right there. For resistances, at least. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna leave the party because that's enough. No one's actually talking and everyone's just joining and leaving? Okay. Stay behind, no attack. Brother, I'm your guy. I am not touching nothing. In fact, let me grab my shield and put this on. You know what? You know what? Apparently I'm not allowed to take my shield out. Hey, it let me take it out. Oh, why? I'm just trying to move stuff over and out of my inventory so I can worry less about it. Okay, good news. That's probably going to be helpful at
Nothing is set in stone.
solving that problem. Dexterity we can turn to intelligence. Okay. And we have to turn this one to intelligence. Okay. Now I think I meet the requirements of... I don't have enough spirit. That's okay. How about just... that? God, again? There. Now they'll slow down. And that's the best I can do to help these people. The latency, it's getting stupid. I understand why people like hideouts. What? How you in a buff or bluff?
Speak. Hail.
Hell.
I guess I wasn't in the right place when they opened the map and I can't go in now, or it was already open. I'm confused. Pardon me. Yeah. Yeah. I wish I was in there right now. Getting XP. I don't know what's going on. No one's communicating. This is insane. Can't people talk or type? Like, say literally anything, like opening the map, come to my area. Like, anything, please. Please, anything would be better than nothing. Nope, party's full. Party's full. I bet you it's full. Nope. The way it is. Looking for loot buffer? What? What is a loot buffer? Okay, I'll... Nope. Sure. TV15, my loot, your XP. I'm in. If I can get some frickin' XP, that would be great. I just want to earn a point to put in. Please. Please. I ain't touching the loot. I'm gonna hold down
I think
this,
I'll wait for a fight
this
first.
button to block and just keep my shield up the whole time. If I can unlock a point, I can put it in there. And I can make it intelligence or whatever, and that'll unlock the one thing I couldn't access, which should be fine. Sharing flasks is really the most important part of the build. Among all of the passives, that's the one I need to do to be a good support character. Give you a third of that. Pretty good. Well, the person that was doing the T15s, my... Okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm going to get out of here and do other stuff for the rest of the day. I thought we could do a map and maybe finish off this level we're on. But apparently not. That's just not in the cards right now. Another time, perhaps. I'll catch you next time. And don't forget to do stuff to make yourself happy. You deserve it.